Hey there, I'm Charlie and welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. Today I will be doing my first Christmas tag of the season. You may have noticed throughout spooky season that I really enjoy tag videos, so let's just jump right into it. Question 1. Favorite Christmas movie? When I tell you that I have so many favorite Christmas movies that I cannot go through them in this tag, I am not exaggerating. I have so many favorite Christmas movies because Christmas movies is a favorite movie genre of mine. I am a massive sucker for a Hallmark Christmas movie. I love all of them and I always have. Now, I love Christmas movies so much that I am going to dedicate an entire video to my favorite Christmas movies during Vlogmas. However, for the purposes of this tag, I have picked one of my favorites, which is The Holiday. I love The Holiday so damn much. It is a Nancy Meyers film and she's freaking amazing. It has a great cast. In one half it has Jude Law and Cameron Diaz, in the other half it has Kate Winslet and Jack Black. I love this movie so much. I watch it all year and I watch it over and over and over again. So I went to my shelf to get the DVD of The Holiday to show you, and as luck would have it, I actually have it as part of a Christmas box set. So here you get to have 4 of my Christmas favorites. The Holiday that we just discussed, Love Actually, and Bridget Jones' Diary 1 and 2. I got this 4 DVD box set back when I lived in Tasmania from Sanity when I was a teenager, and I still watch all of these movies. But as I said, I am a big sucker for Christmas films and I just love them so much. Question 2. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list? I like to think that I'm nice, and I definitely try to be nice. So I would say that I'm on the nice list this year. I hope. Question 3. Show us an embarrassing Christmas photo of yourself. I don't actually have a hard copy of this photo, so I'm just going to show it on the screen. But this is a photo of 9-year-old Charlie, Christmas morning 2004, posing wearing a tinsel scarf, holding up my life-size collector's edition Bratz doll. I don't have access to all of the photos from my childhood, but I do have a fair whack of them. And it was surprisingly difficult to find an embarrassing Christmas photo of just me. Because there are a lot of photos that are probably embarrassing for me, arguably, but they're all full of other people. Christmas for me growing up was a very busy day, full of people. I am the youngest of 10 kids. My dad is one of 13, my mum is one of 4, and all of my siblings have kids. So Christmas was always a really busy time full of people, and the majority of the photos have lots of people in them too. But I did manage to find this one from 2004 and I think it'll fit the criteria just fine. Question 4. Have you ever had a white Christmas? I'm quite sure none of you will be surprised when I say no. I am Australian, I'm in the Southern Hemisphere. Christmas for me is summer. I have never had a white Christmas. I have very, very stinking hot Christmases instead. Question 5. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? I personally start Christmas shopping Boxing Day the year before. I love Christmas. I have always loved Christmas. But on top of that, I'm poor. I did not grow up well off and I am now disabled and on welfare. So I don't have a lot of money all the time, and so I do actually actively budget for Christmas all year long. But the other part of that is that I shop for Christmas and other events all year long. So when I'm out and about, if I see something that I think would be a great fit for a particular person in my life on a particular occasion and I can afford it, I get it, even if it's not that time of year yet. I keep everything in a gifts cupboard, and then when that time of year comes around, I'm prepared. I do this because spreading out the cost over the year makes it a little bit easier, and also it helps reduce the end of year rush and stress. So I actually shop all year long. Question 6. If you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? For me, the Christmas film that I would want to be a part of is A Christmas Prince, which is the 2017 Netflix original film. And the reason that I would pick that film specifically is a little bit layered. Partly, I really like the trilogy. I think it's really nice, and it's one of those films that I watch over and over again and I find really comforting. Partly, I really like the cast. I think it's a great bunch of people and that would be really fun to be around. Partly, there is a huge overlapping link between the worlds of different Christmas Netflix originals, and I want to investigate that from the inside. But largely and primarily, the reason that I would pick that movie is because the princess in those films has spina bifida and is an ambulatory mobility aid user like I am. And growing up, I never had that kind of representation. And now as an adult, looking at it, it makes me really happy. And I wish I had that to look at as a child. Even though I didn't develop my disabilities till later in life, I think that if I had the opportunity to have grown up seeing that representation, it would have really helped me. That's really it. It just means a lot to me and I really like it. So, a Christmas Prince. Question 7. Name all of Santa's reindeer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Common, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. Boom. Question 8. When does your family put up the Christmas tree and who decorates it? I'm going to answer this in 2 parts, when I grew up and now. So when I grew up, setting up the Christmas tree and setting up the Christmas decorations was a huge job and we were all involved. We had a massive tree and we had a lot of decorations, both for on the tree and for around the house. And all of them were stored in the attic, which we didn't actually have an attic. They were stored in the roof. So it was a multiple person job to get them out of the roof, down the ladder and into the house. And then the unpack, assemble, decorate, set up stage was really big as well. So we would do it as a family or as many people who were there, though in reality mum did do most of it, I think. And we would typically do it sometime between the 1st of December and Christmas Eve, depending on when mum was free. As for right now, when do we do it and who decorates it? My housemate Ian and I like to have Christmas decorations up for as long as possible, and so we will often put them up in November, though technically we aim to do it on the 1st of December. It's just depending on time schedule. Sometimes it happens a little bit earlier, a little bit later. When they come down, don't ask me about, and we do it together. As you will have seen from our video, he does a lot of the standing and lifting parts of it, and I help with ground level and big picture decoration things because I can't stand as long. Question 9. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? My Christmas tree is fake. Most of my life I've had a fake tree. When I was younger and quite little, we did have real trees a few times, but then ants got in the candy canes and that just wasn't great. And then you've got dirt and bugs and more pine needles falling and it was just a big mess. So since then, I've always had fake trees and I will probably continue to only ever have fake trees. Question 10. Peeking at gifts or be surprised? My answer for this has changed a lot over my life. As a kid, I absolutely would peek at the gifts and I would guess, but I'm actually too good at guessing and it would ruin the surprise. It would ruin the fun of it. And particularly if I was guessing something and it turned out to not be what I was guessing, or I guessed and it was that, but it wasn't actually something that I wanted. I just found that it would always put me in a really negative headspace somehow. No matter what I did, it would always twist. So I do not peek at presents at all anymore. In fact, I try and avoid even seeing them, seeing the size or shape of the box or anything like that, because even if I try not to, my brain will start guessing in the back of my mind, and that just takes all of the fun out of it, and I don't like that. So I try and be surprised. It just doesn't happen very often. Question 11. Show us your ugly Christmas sweater if you have one. I don't own an ugly Christmas sweater. I don't own a Christmas sweater. It's summer. There's not really much point of that. But recently, Ian and I did go to NQR and we picked up this one and the blue shirt that we've both worn in videos already. And they're as close as I've got. They're really comfy. I like it. Question 12. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? I've never done the mistletoe thing. It's not really a thing here, I guess. Or at least not that I've ever come across. I mean, anybody in the world, Tom Hiddleston. That man has my heart. Question 13. Does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? Coming from such a large family, baking and cooking at Christmas time was a marathon event. And as a young child, I really liked to help out wherever I could. But the thing that I think I was most commonly able to help with was the fruit mince pies. Fruit mince pies are one of the longest standing traditions I remember growing up, and we always made them. We never bought them because of the sheer volume we needed. It was just a lot cheaper to make them. And because of that, I I've actually chosen to make them myself this year during Vlogmas. Question 14. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I'm not a pro present wrapper, but I definitely don't fail miserably. Here's the thing. There are people out there who do some incredible things with wrapping paper. The gift wrapping art that some people can make is just next level impressive, and I am nowhere near it. However, I love gift wrapping. I have always loved gift wrapping. I will wrap presents individually and then put them together and then wrap the bundle of presents just so I have an excuse to keep wrapping things because I like doing it so much. Depending on what the object is, I can also make it quite pretty if I'm in the right headspace and not in a paint flare-up. So there's a lot of factors going on here, but if we say 0 is fail miserably and 10 is pro, then I would say I'm a solid 7 to 7.5. Question 15. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Yes, I have, but not in the way I see it done in movies. So door-to-door caroling isn't really a thing here, at least not that I've experienced, and I've never done it. But when I was little, I did used to go caroling a lot in nursing homes. So both with church and with school at different ages, I used to go Christmas caroling in nursing homes for the elderly and the lonely. It was really fun and really nice and rewarding, and it was something that I just genuinely enjoyed doing. I also really love Christmas carols, so having the excuse to sing them was really fun, especially if the person we were singing to happened to speak a different language and it was one of the few languages that I knew a Christmas carol in and we could sing it together in their language. That was extra fun, but I'm not very good at that and don't have a lot of range, so it didn't happen often, but it did sometimes and that was exciting. That was a lot of talking. I'm gonna move on to the next question. Question 16. What tops your Christmas tree? So growing up, the top of the Christmas tree was always either an angel or a star, and that's been the same for myself in adulthood. As you'll have seen from our Christmas setup video, the star that we chose this year is silver, but we did have 2 other stars in the running and I'll show them to you now. In the same size as the silver one that we did select, we have this white glitter star, and in a smaller size we have this gold one. We tried them both out on the tree, but ultimately, due to color palettes and the sizing, we decided the silver one suited better. And there we have it. That was the complete Christmas tag. Let me know in the comments below which Christmas movie you'd most like to be a part of and what tops your tree. Better yet, if you want to make your own video of this tag, all of the questions are in the description. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more Vlogmas coming this month. I hope you're having an amazing day and I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye!